Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today, we're going to be building this FURX SD40-2 locomotive. And I do believe this locomotive has changed companies a bunch of times. It is a leaser locomotive, and I wanted to build it because it's in this unique gray and green paint scheme. So let's get right into the build. French Fried Trains is a channel for adult rail fans and Minecrafters, and is not intended for children under 13 years of age. This is a fan channel for fun. We are not affiliated in any way with Microsoft or Mojang. This is not an official Minecraft product. And as a friendly reminder, I do not take requests at all. Thank you and enjoy the video. So as usual, we're going to start off with the rear coupler. So take out a dark oak stair and attach that up on the second layer in the middle here. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block forward, on the bottom middle, we're going to put 3 black stone brick blocks across the center, and then an upside down black stone brick stair facing outward on either side of it. On top of this, do a row of 5 black stone brick blocks up here. Then in front of this in the center, do a 3 block tall T-shape in the middle. And we're going to put a torch on either side of this second layer. On the outer edge, put 3 quart slabs like this, and then 3 on this side. In front of it, we're going to do a 5x3 of black stone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then we're going to come back here. On the top middle, put 3 upside down black stone brick stairs in the center. Then on this second layer, on the outer edge, put a sideways chain, and then next to the coupler, open a dark oak fence gate. Repeat on this side. So on the outer edge, another sideways chain, and next to the coupler, open a fence gate. On the top center, put an acacia fence gate and a wither skeleton skull on either side of the fence gate. Then we'll go in front of this. Up here in front of this on bottom, put a fence gate on each rail sideways. In front of that, we're going to put a netherite wheel on each rail. In the middle, a polished deep slate wall, then 2 polished deep slate top slabs in the middle. Then a wall, 2 more top slabs, and a 3rd wall. Then add a netherite wheel here and here. And then same thing on this side. And in between the wheels, we're going to put 2 fence gates here, 2 here. Then put a fence gate on the front of these 2 wheels. Come over to this side and add 2 fence gates right here and 2 here. Then take a polished deep slate stair, and we're going to put a backward facing stair on the side of all 3 wheels. And same thing on this side. Next, put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 3 stairs. Same thing over here. Then between the stairs, we're going to put 2 polished deep slate top slabs here, 2 here, and then 1 slab on top of all 3 stairs. Finally, a wither skeleton skull above the front wheel and back wheel. Repeat the process on this side. So in between the stairs, 2 top slabs here, 2 here, then 1 slab on top of all 3 stairs. And then again, a wither skeleton skull above the front wheel and back wheel. Then go on the top center with black stone brick block and do a line right down the top middle till you're aligned with these front fence gates here. On the side of this, do a full line of fence gates up here. Repeat on this side, a full line here. Then we're going to stand on top of this and crouch, and we're going to put a sideways lightning rod here and 1 here. Repeat on this side. Next, we're going to do the fuel tank. So we're going to go on bottom in front of this. And right in front of these fence gates, we're going to go 3 wide on the bottom middle with black stone brick blocks and extend that forward up the center. And we're going to make that a total of 14 blocks long. 1, 4, 14. So a 3x14 in the center. Then on the side of it, we're going to put a full row of upside down black stone brick stairs facing outward. And repeat on this side. And 14 upside down stairs facing outward on this side. Then on the second layer of this fuel tank, come back here. And again, we're going to go 3 wide on the top middle with black stone brick block and and just bring it up to the front of this fuel tank section. Then in front of this, we'll do the front truck. So in front of this, on the bottom, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate on each rail. In front of that, a netherite wheel on each rail. In the middle, a polished deep slate wall. Then 2 polished deep slate top slabs in the middle, a wall, 2 top slabs, and a wall. Add a netherite wheel here and here. And 1 here, and 1 here. Then 2 fence gates here, 2 here. 1 on the front of these 2 wheels. Come to this side. 2 fence gates here, 2 here. Then take polished deep slate stair and put a backward facing stair on the side of all 3 wheels. Same thing on this side. Then grab polished deep slate top slabs, 2 here and 2 here. Repeat on the other side, so 2 top slabs right here, 2 here. Then add a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 3 stairs. And on top, a polished deep slate slab on top of all 3 stairs. Then a wither skeleton skull on the front wheel and back wheel up here. Same thing on this side, so a wither skeleton skull on all 3 stairs, polished deep slate slab on top of all 3, and a wither skeleton skull above the front wheel and back wheel. Then take out black stone brick block on the top middle and do a line right down the center here till you're aligned with these fence gates. In this corner, add 1 block here and put a bell on the side. In front of it, a line of fence gates to the front here. And on this side, a full line of fence gates here. Then in front of this on bottom, we're going to go 5 wide and 3 tall with black stone brick block, coming out to each side of the tracks. And in front of that, a 3 block tall T-shape in the center. Next, add a torch on either side of the second layer. On the outer edge, 3 quartz slabs here, 3 on this side. Then on the bottom middle, 3 forward-facing stairs in the middle of black stone brick. On either side of it, an upside-down stair that's facing outward. On the next layer, a block in the middle and 2 upside-down stairs going forward on either side of that. Finally, 3 upside-down stairs on the top middle. Then take a dark oak stair for the front coupler, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block here. Under it, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate. On this second layer, on the outer edge, a sideways chain. And then next to the coupler, open a dark oak fence gate. Same thing on this side, a sideways chain on the outer edge, open a fence gate here. Then on the top middle, an acacia fence gate with a wither skeleton skull on either side. Then we'll come around over here. On the front of this fuel tank, a skeleton skull here, then a mangrove sign here, mangrove button here. Then we're going to skip a block and put 2 sideways fence gates. Behind that, a row of anvils to the back of the fuel tank to make the air tank. Repeat on this side, so at the front, a skeleton skull here, mangrove sign here, button here. Skip a block, 2 fence gates, and then a line of anvils to the back of the fuel tank. Then we're going to come up on top of the 3rd layer, and we're going to start on the top at one end, and we're just going to go 3 wide on the top middle here with our black stone brick block, and we're going to bring this all the way across the top, 3 wide in the middle. And just go ahead and come right down to the other end of the locomotive. Once we have that, we'll start on this top outer edge, and we're simply going to put a full row of smooth quartz top slabs all the way across, going end to end. Then we repeat on this side. Start in the corner and do another full row of smooth quartz top slabs all the way across the top of this side and down to the other end as well. And now our underframe's done, and we're going to come back up and start working on top of the front end. On top of the front, on the 3rd block in the middle, do 3 lime concrete like this, and make that 3 blocks tall. Then 1 block from the outer edge over here, 2 columns of 3 lime here, 2 columns of 3 here, 3 in the top middle. Close a warp trap door here for a brake wheel. Then on the top middle here, put a lime stained glass pane in the center. Then start here and do 6 lime shulker boxes coming back. Then start here and do 5 lime concrete, 1 on the back, 2 quartz blocks, a warp door, and a forward door here. 2 black stained glass panes here, lime concrete behind it, and finally on top, 4 wax weathered cut copper stairs facing outward. Then we'll do the other side. Down here, we're going to start right here and do 5 lime shulker boxes. Behind it, a column of 2 lime concrete. Then 4 more here, 1 on top of the front, 2 quartz blocks, a warp door, and a backwards door here. Then 2 black stained glass panes, a lime concrete, with a white stained glass pane on the side. Finally on top, 4 wax oxidized cut copper stairs. On the top middle, fill all in between the stairs with lime concrete. Then put 1 on the front middle here and a lime stained glass pane on either side of it. Now go into a loom with a white banner and lime dye. We're going to do a diagonal, then the opposite diagonal, then make the bottom half white. Then a new banner, one with a diagonal going this way and another one with the diagonal going that way. Come up here. On the back of this, we're going to put 2 ladders here. Then we'll come up front on the nose. We're going to put 3 of this one here, 3 of this triangle one on the center, and then 3 of the opposite diagonal on the other side to get the caution stripes on the nose here. Then we need to cover our doors, so we're going to come over here and crouch, and we're going to put 2 plain lime banners over this side door, and that will hide it on the side view. And we're going to repeat on this side, come over here and crouch and put 2 lime banners over this door as well. Then we're going to go down behind the cab on this side only and do a line of wax weather cut copper slabs on the outer edge till you're over this first back wheel. Next, we're going to go back into a loom with a black banner and lime dye, put a border on it, make the bottom half lime. And this will be for cab windows. So we're going to come up here. On the back of this side, place 1 here. And then on the front of this side, place 1 here. Just like that. Then we're going to move down and work from the rear end. Back here, leave 4 empty blocks of space, and on the 5th block in the center, a light gray concrete. Then 1 here and here. And we're just going to bring this forward up each side with light gray concrete. 1 block from the outer edge. Right here behind the cab, add 1 lime concrete, right here. Same thing on this side, put a lime concrete here, and then a row of light gray, 1 block from the outer edge, down to the back. Then come back up here. This time we're going to put 2 lime concrete on either side, and then come down each side with a row of light gray concrete to the back. Back here, we're going to put 1 lime concrete in the center. Then up here, we're simply going to do 1 layer of lime concrete on top of everything, coming up both sides and all the way up till it's behind the cab here. Then on the next layer, 2 lime on the front of each side, and then fill both sides down to the back with light gray behind it. And come right down and around the back on this layer. On top of the back, do a T-shape of light gray concrete up here. Then in front of this in the middle, we're going to do 7 bedrock blocks down the center. On the side, we're going to go 3 iron bars, light gray concrete, and 3 iron bars. Repeat it over here, so 3 iron bars, light gray concrete, 3 iron bars. Then we'll do our fans, so take out stone brick slabs. Right here, we're going to do 3 connected plus shapes of slabs and put a dead horn coral fan in the center of all 3. Then we're going to come up here behind the cab. Do 3 lime concrete across here. Behind it, a 3x3 of deep slate tile wall. On top of the walls, a 3x3 of stone brick slabs. And then behind these walls, we're just going to fill the rest of the top here, all in 3 wide with light gray concrete, and bring it to the back so that the whole roof line gets filled in here. Then on the side of the top, 1 block behind where these walls are, put an upside down stone brick stair facing forward, then 1 facing outward, then 5 outward facing deep slate tile stairs, and a backward facing stone brick stair. Repeat on this side. So right here, an upside down stone brick stair going forward, then 1 outward, 5 outward facing deep slate tile stairs, and then an upside down backward facing stair. Align with this deep slate tile section, do 2 plus shapes of stone brick slabs in the middle, Knock out the center of each one, put in a bedrock block and a dead horn coral pan in each one for the dynamic brake pans. Up here, 2 rows of 3-iron trapdoors, and change this to a decorated pot for the exhaust. Next, we'll move up front, and on top of this nose, we're just going to cover it with lime carpet up here. Then up here, a T-shape of lime carpet, 2 rows of 3-iron trapdoors, a lever here, and lime carpet across here. Then on this side only, we're going to come under these deep slate tile walls, put a lime stained glass pane here, then 2 light gray, then 3 lime here, here a lime on the front, 2 light gray here for the blower. Then take out a dark oak fence gate for our horn, come back here, and we're gonna open a fence gate here and a sideways one behind it. Then we're gonna take light gray carpet, and just everywhere on top we have not built something, we're gonna go ahead and cover in light gray carpet so that the roof is all one cohesive color. We'll come back here and we'll get between all these spans up here and then a T-shape on the back. Then drop down here and do a row of light gray carpet across here, a 2x2 here, 2 rows of 5 here, like that, a T-shape on the very back. Then we'll come all the way up this side with our light gray carpet and bring it right up this walkway. Then we'll come up here and we're gonna add 3 here. And up here, I messed up, we're gonna have to take this bottom row of banners off so that we can get our light gray carpet in there and it's all the same color on each side. We're gonna do a T-shape on the very front here, and we'll have to take that middle banner off too, and 2 here. Now we'll do our railings, so take birch fence. Right here, do a column of 4. Here we're gonna go up 3, and then over by 1, and then up 2 right here. Repeat on this side, up 4 here. Here we're gonna go up 3, over 1, then up 2 right here. Then 2 warp fences here and here, and a chain across this middle gap. Right here we're gonna put 2 warp fences here, then up 1, back 1. Repeat on this side, so we're gonna put a warp fence here, up 1, back 1, up 1, back 1, so it matches those stairs. Then we'll start from the back end. Back here, take birch fences. Here we're gonna do a column of 4. Here we come up 3, over 1, up 2. Repeat on this side, so a column of 4 here. Here we go up 3, over 1, up 2 right here. Then 2 warp fences here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then take your warp fence, connect it up on top right here, and just bring it forward across this walkway. When we get right here, we're gonna go up 2 and forward 1. Then we'll do our other side. So come back here, connect your warp fence up on top right here, and then come straight forward up the walkway on this side as well. Then we're gonna put 1 on top of this end, right here like that. Now come up front for our lights. And we'll put a glow item frame on either of these fences with a frog light in them. Then we'll move up on the top middle glow item frame with a frog light in the middle here. On either side of it, we're gonna do a birch sign with our number, which for this one is gonna be 3048. Same thing on this side. And then we can hit both of those signs with a glowing sec each. Then we'll detail the back end, so we're gonna come back here. We're gonna put a birch sign here with our number, 3048. Same thing on this side. Hit both of those with a glowing sack. In the middle right here, a glow item frame with a frog light. And then back here, down on either of these fences, we'll also put a glow item frame on either side with a frog light in each one for the rear ditch lights. Now we're gonna go back into a loom with a lime banner and light gray dye. And we're gonna make one with the top half light gray, one with the bottom half light gray, and put a white horizontal stripe on the center of each of them. Then we'll place these. So take the one with light gray on the bottom, put 1 here on the back middle, 1 here, and 1 here. Then we're just gonna come right up this level so we get that white pinstripe on and bring it forward to here. And we will of course repeat on the other side. So we'll start right here and put the row of this banner all the way across. Then we're gonna move up one, switch to the banner with light gray on top here, and do a full row all the way across here so we have the top white pinstripe. And we will repeat on the other side. So start right here, and a full row of these banners all the way across this level as well. So we get the 2 white pinstripes on. And now we're gonna work on the interior. So we'll go inside the cab here, and we'll throw some frog lights in the bottom for hidden lighting. At the same level of the doors, fill this whole floor in with smooth stone slabs. Then up here in the front middle, a netherite with 2 levers. Turn around and put a stair here and here for seats. And fill this back middle with 2 blast furnaces like that. And now the interior is all completed, and we can go back outside. So there we have it, folks. We finally completed our FURX SD40-2 locomotive in this gray and green paint scheme. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.